Hello everyone, and welcome to another Keep Safe on the Net video on YouTube. If you find this video useful, please like it and please subscribe to my channel. In this video we're going to be looking at the EU Business Register. It's something that I regularly get emails about asking me to join. So the question is, what is it and is it a scam? Well, I pretty much guarantee that unless you've received one of these emails, you've never heard of it and you've never used it. I've always ignored them up until now, but today I did a bit of digging. So first of all, as you can see, I use Gmail and Gmail refused to load the email. However, the email that I use is via my own domain name, so I was able to log into the server and find the email. So here it is, here's the email. If I click on that, so here's the content of the email. It tells me that if I want to be listed in the EU Business Register, I need to print, complete and return the attached form. And here's the attached form, which, as you can see, asks a lot of questions. Obviously wants to know about me, and on the left it asks which service division you're part of. Now, if you look at these are very wide service divisions. So you'd think that an EU-wide directory with those service divisions would have hundreds, if not thousands, of entries per country. And if I scroll down a bit further to the small print and then enlarge it for you, you'll see that they ask you to join for 3 years. The validation time of the contract is 3 years, and they want €995 per year. So they want €3,000 for you to belong to this register for 3 years. Well, that's a lot of money. Are you going to get your money's worth? Now, you'd think that a register that is European-wide, charges you €3,000 for 3 years membership, would have a fairly impressive website with lots of fancy graphics and make it really easy for you to find what you wanted. This is their website. It's eubusinessregister.net. Yes, they do have a searchable database, but it's not very helpful. You've got to know what you want in order to find it. So let's select a division. Let's say we want something in the retail trade in the UK, and this is what I find. There are 550 companies that have signed up to be on here. Just stop and think about this. 550 companies in the UK. Now, have you ever heard of the EU Business Register apart from being sent a letter asking you to join it? Have you ever used it to find anything? Have you ever searched for something and found this comes up in the search results? Now, we don't know what the 1066 group does. Most of these don't tell me. Let's say I want to halal meats and groceries. Okay, so I'm going to do a search for halal meat and groceries and see whether the EU Business Register comes up in the search results. Here we are. As you can see, I've just searched for halal meat and groceries in London, which is where this company tells me they are. And we're looking for the EU Business Register. I'm using the most well-known search engine, as you can see. And they're not here on page 3. So I would suggest that almost no one ever finds the EU Business Register, let alone finding anybody on it. And I very much doubt whether anyone that has fallen for, I won't say it's a scam, it's more a confidence trick. Anyone that's fallen for the con will never have received any business for their €3,000 outlay. That is a lot of money. And I think if you look at the results on here, I would suggest that it's mostly smaller companies that have been taken in by this. No disrespect to Allen's Barbers, because I don't know who they are, but I can't imagine that anyone looking for a Barbers in Yeovil is going to be looking on the EU Business Register. If we can carry on through the pages, and the same for a bakery or a brewery or a food store, you're not going to be looking on the EU Business Register for them, even if you know the EU Business Register exists. And as we've shown, it simply doesn't come up in the search results. Even if I search for Allenton food stores, let's try that. So here we are, I've searched for that food store, and look at all the results that I'm getting. Page 2, lots more directories. So unless somebody knows of the EU Business Directory, goes directly there and searches for whatever business you're running, they're never going to find you. So you are wasting €3,000, which would be much better spent, I would suggest, on employing someone, and I'm not offering my services for this, employing someone to set you up a Facebook page or some other social media page so that you can interact with your potential customers. Really, guys, it isn't worth it. It's a complete con for somebody who has set up a cheap database online, which was probably set up years ago, hasn't been changed, and there's absolutely nothing about this website that would encourage you to use it. Nothing about it that means it's ever going to be found. It's really not easy to search unless, if you know what you want, you can find it. But then if you know what you want, you wouldn't be on here in the first place. So really, guys, if you get one of these emails from the EU Business Directory, send it where it deserves to be, which is your trash can. And please don't send them €3,000. I hope this video has been useful. If it has, don't forget to give it a like, share it, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again in another Keep Safe on the Net video on YouTube.